Well, hello everyone. This is odd. I set up my stream earlier and then it would not connect, so I had to recreate a whole new one. And most of the other gang is somewhere else. Hey, Vivian, I need somebody to let them know over in the first attempt that it would not connect, so I had to recreate a new one. And if my voice sounds a little goofy, I have been sick for the last 6 days now. Be week tomorrow. So sound is good? Good. Good. Do I sound okay? Oops. I'll probably be taking a lot of time outs for the coughing and the sneezing. Okay, everybody. Looks like everybody's getting the message now. So hello, Mary Beth. How are you? Hello, Judith. Hello, Jackie. Hey, Tessie. Hello, Vivian. Hello, Cindy. And hey, Boo. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, T-Skins. Yes, they're popping in really quick now. I'm sorry about the other link. When I went to connect, it wouldn't let me connect. So at least I know how to make an alternative. Hey, Barnsey. Yeah, just one of them there things, I guess. I I hate to say this about myself, but when I'm special when it comes to being sick. No joke. I mean, either I am sick for a day or two, or I am out for weeks sometimes. It's just the way it grabs to my locks into my body, I guess. I don't know. It's crazy. I do all the nutrients, all the supplements and all that, but still. Poor Phoebe, thank you for streaming. You should sound sick. Yeah. I'm not catching greeting to everybody. Hello, Pat W. I don't know if I got you. Uh, Hello, Jenny Blakey. Welcome. Haven't seen you too often. Glad you made it in. Hello, Diane. See, I may be repeating everything, but what are we going to do tonight? Well, funny you should ask, but hey, Peter. We're going to talk about it takes the whole neighborhood to grow a tree. Yeah, every time I see this, how to grow a tree, I think I see that on the farm. I think a tree grows in Brooklyn, you know? So I create a whole new neighborhood with all of my little deadbeat farms in it. And also, I took my number 3 farm over to it. And I'm going to do a little something special with that number 3 farm. And it's going to cost me 30 diamonds. If it works out the way I think it's going to work out. So thank you, T-Skins. Time out. Oh, this is gosh awful. If I could get plenty of sleep and everything, and I'll time when you got this much of a cold, at the depth of the cold, takes time to get over all that coughing and everything. And it's my understanding that this is a one heck of an upper respiratory virus, and they're saying it's really very vicious. So I didn't go to the doctor or anything. I was afraid if I tested for COVID, that'd become one of the stats, you know? And I've had COVID, and I can tell you these symptoms were so much like COVID that just took all of your energy, made me so weak. And I could walk, but it's like when I go to, hello, Doris, when I would go to feed myself, I couldn't eat very much because I get too tired. So, but the worst is over. Now I'm eating a lot. I didn't get on the scale or anything, but losing a lot of weight's not unusual for me when I'm sick because I just don't have the appetite. I don't know. I'll be sipping a lot of water while we're going along. Hello, cute kitty. All right. So I made this neighborhood today, and let's just take a look. And I love the name of my neighborhood. and it's the only one out there at this point. Seventh Army. I heard that song on The Voice UK, and the young man that was singing it the song just stuck with me, and I really enjoyed it. So this is Seventh Army, and right now I have 6 farms in here, and I have a couple more that I'm going to be bringing over. If I get back over here, and not a single one of these, with the exception of Gen 3, have done anything with the growing the tree. That's you right now, Delilah. That's right. You've had this too. Yeah, vicious, isn't it? Kathleen, I hope this is the worst I get. I mean, I have to tell you about an experience we had one time with the flu. It was several years ago, and I first got sick on a Monday, and my son was at work. He had locked his keys in his car, and he was about 20 miles away, and I'm the only one at home, and here I'm feeling very, very bad. And so I had to drive spare keys out to him, and by the time I got back home, I was just heaving and running a high temperature. But that was day one. I had that virus for 14 days. 14 days and about 22 pounds later. I lost 22 pounds during that time. And as some of you know, you lose weight by being sick. When you get well, it kind of goes back on pretty quick. So, but I relish the idea of my pants almost falling off that at the end of that sickness. But anyway, I was sick the 14 days, and then like on day 3 or 4, my hubby got sick, and he was sick for 8 days. And then somewhere in there, our daughter gets sick. And so she was being younger. She was only down for 6 days. And that was gosh awful. Uh, Here's 3 sick people in the house, and my son would rush in, and I brought you guys some lollipops and chicken noodle soup. And I'm not going to stay here. I'm not going to get sick, he says. So we were kind of, hold on. So we didn't have anybody taking care of us. That was sad. But I would open up the curtains because I wanted to let the sunshine in. They would close the curtains up. They wanted it dark. So it was fighting back and forth every day. Open the curtains, close the curtains, open the curtains, close the curtains, and back and forth like that. But we all got over it. RSV. What's RSV? Respiratory virus. Yeah, I know Delilah's had it, and it was a couple people on Ricky's stream last night that had it. All right, let's get on with the show, okay? The reason I brought Gen 3 over here is I want to experiment with something. So let's go pick her up. Bring her into the scene here. And the reason the name is Gen 3, Generation 3 is the third farm that I made. A baby farm. I always scoff at the idea of a baby farm because this is a independent farm of its own now, pretty much. All right, let's take a look. You guys all familiar with the Neighborhood Nurture event. As you can see, I have no neighbor contributions yet. I think I'll be able to, for all of them to get their 2,000 points before the week is up without using very many diamonds. But I found something out today. See the 2 bottom tasks that I bought? They're for 200 points. If I spent 30 diamonds and got 200 every time, I would only have to do 10 tasks in order to complete the 2,000 on this particular farm. So I have the lights on because I'm eating dinner right now. Does the lights bother you? Oh, but anyway, so we're going to give this a go and see. I don't think I have the candles ready. Double check and say no, they're not ready. But I do know that I have the product ready that's made in the deep fryer. There's two, whatever they're called. Falafel. What's the other one? Fluffy. I've tried those before. I did not like them. Okay, let's go back. Let's see if we can get another 200-point task up here. Okay, I'm going to spend the 3 diamonds again and see. Watch the hockey game. So far, every time I've tried this, we've come up with 200 points by spending 3 diamonds. Samosas, thanks. I don't like them. I tried them before. I don't know if I'd like that. How do you say it? Falafel? Fileta? I've never tried those, so I don't know if I'd like them or not. I'm a finicky eater, really. And another, back up a little bit, another bad thing about being sick. Yesterday was our anniversary. Yeah. And neither one of us remembered it. So you had to go out. In desperation, you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but in desperation, I got in my car Sunday morning and drove up to McDonald's. Drive through's okay. I'm not having to get out of my car or anything, right? And I got some biscuits and gravy and a sausage biscuit. And thanks, boo. Uh, and I came back home and I could only eat half of it. So I put the other half in the fridge. And then Sunday night, I'm heating that up. Talk about tasting so delicious. It wasn't even like it was biscuits and gravy and sausage. It was so good. The only way I'm spending dimes is if I'm on day 7 and haven't gotten to 2,000. I just wanted to experiment with it because people were asking how are other people getting the tasks so fast, and I think if this is the way, if they keep showing up at 200 points each, I'm going to do it all the way at 200. Try to buy, spend the 30 dimes and see what happens. But it's going to take a while for the products all to make. And I got to go put my uh, lobster on the grill and wait for that. That was for grilled lobster, was it not? Yep. So I bought 2 tasks and they were both 200 points. I noticed that today, I didn't do any tasks though, hardly today. And I noticed, wait, that's 200. What if I bought another task, would it be 200? So it looks like those last 2 tasks, if you buy them, they should make them worth more than 100 points. I mean, going through these at 50 and 100 points for each task, it's going to take some people practically all 27 tasks. So does this leave my task number? 14 out of 27. And I think that's what it was before I even started. Because I looked at this and I thought, if I just buy the 10 tasks at 200 points, we'll see what it does anyway. I got the other items ready. I got to plant some raspberries. So let's see where's the best place to plant them. I got trees and bushes just like all over the place here. I'll just keep them together. I need 5 of them. I've had a problem with my raspberries changing direction. Look, the bushes are not changing direction. So what do I do to make them change direction? Turn one. And now see if this will work on the new ones. It's not going to work. All right, we'll turn them later. You guys that way? You're finicky about them all facing the right directions and everything? Okay, got it done. I'll go ahead and do some of the little tasks in between as well. But I think for those who question they have the diamonds, they want to get this over with fast, maybe that's the way to go. Oh, look at that. 2 soy sauce. I had 6 dried fruits at level 176. Sorry about that. Yeah. Delilah, I have to ask you, did you cough until your stomach is so sore that you can hardly move? I like sit up in bed and clutch my stomach because it's so painful when I cough. I'm too old for this kind of an illness, you know? Really. I'm gonna finish collecting all the stuff I have out here on this. My lemon candy, that was somewhere in here. See, with all these farms, I should be setting them up identical. So I know where everything is for each farm. I'd hate to keep going back and forth, but I cannot remember what's next. I think I got a cheesecake ready, and I do. But see how fast that can go when you have those 200 points? I might not have to use them all. Let's see what would be the equivalents. Yeah, but here's the thing. Either use 10 tasks at 200, or you're going to burn up a lot of tasks using the low points. And we want to have as many tasks as possible. I'm just, because you're only getting 27 per week. What's a lot of cream and sugar? Oh, 15 fudge products. To the point that you puked. Yeah, do that too. Yeah, but everybody else, what are your symptoms when you get sick? I sound like I've never been sick before. Let's see, what kind of tree is that? Apples? Oh, pomegranate. It looks so much like an apple tree, didn't it? So let's go ahead and plant 5. Wait, does it say to plant them or harvest? Plant, okay. Got to read everything, guys. Or maybe it's just that my eyesight is so bad. And that's another thing. When you're sick, your eyes kind of are weaker. Where's pomegranates? Is this them? Okay, we're going to plant 5, was it? 5 pommies. Plums. It's the very last one we ever got. What do you know? 2. We have to come down here. They're not in order anymore. Why am I even trying? Oops, I grabbed the wrong tree. You saw that. There we go. Done. Da 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 da. Should I put on the soy sauce or just let it ride? I think I'm gonna let it ride out. Is Sharon? Oh, hello, Sharon. Sharon, you know we have a couple of Australian uh, creators too. Yeah, maybe you can catch up with some of their times and be able to watch some of their streams. Okay, what's next? I think I did some yogurt earlier. and it's not ready. It's got 55 seconds to go. Cough time. Water time. Are you drinking a lot of liquids too, Delilah? Yeah, I'll hook you up with the link later, Sarah, in Messenger, so that you can, if you want to check them out sometime. You can also get the information over in Discord too. While we're waiting for this baby to come off, 7 seconds. Countdown, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. That last second, you see it just holding on there? It didn't want to let go of the yogurt. But you see what I mean? What you can do, what some people are probably doing. So I will have the other 2 products ready for my 200 points, and I'm going to finish that one out sometime tonight, maybe, before I go to sleep. I swapped one and got 75 bacon. Oh no, it was only worth 50 points. I don't think I will try swapping. Same here, Delilah. Same here. Cindy, if you have a link already for that, drop it to me so I can post it for shared. 9 a.m. Sydney time is what time here? What time is it for Eastern time? I have the helpers on, and thanks God they can count. Okay, so this is my plan for this farm over here since I brought it over, and see how many points we can go. We're only at 550, but this farm will be at 2,000 before tomorrow's over with for sure. Yep, yep. I keep the Vaseline handy. Keep them soaked. We're talking about our lips, guys. Yeah, real dry, flaky. I'll make a link to it today. Okay. Thanks, Cindy. Cough again. Discord link is in the chat. Yes, it should be. For a friend. Oh, that's great. It's also under the videos and comments if you ever lose it from here. Okay, we're going to move on to a couple of the other farms. I know I had product ready and waiting. Now, this is scary. Would you want to go in that barn after seeing footprints coming from the water? I don't think I want to go that way. You can watch YouTube at work. Wow. I could, let's see, I know I have the pineapple. Yes, I do. So we're going to go. And I bought one task over here because I wanted to see if they always come up as 200. And it looks like it does. See the habit? I tapped on the task, and I was about ready to swap it out when I realized, hey, this is wrong. I'm not going to take the task like we do on the other task events. I need my pineapple. I hope I have enough room in the barn. Yes, I do. Or the silo. And I know I have the honey popcorn. I should remember which ones I'm going. Is there any news on the calendar? Oh, look, I just leveled up. I didn't want to level up on this farm. So it means I get 2 more fields. Get to make some orange juice. Blah. And I get a guinea piggy. Oh, and a custom deco. Oh, I'm just so excited. Custom decos don't start until level 71, guys, in case you don't remember that. This was going to be a nightmare, this task event, or the... Let me see if I remember the order on the Dairy News. I think Dairy News says another county fair and then another task event. I think that might be right. I'm closing my eyes and visualizing it here. Really. I remember. Yeah, I think that's right. It's going to be a county fair and then the cozy task event. Peter's pretty quiet, probably because he's not here. People don't necessarily stay here. They pop in, say hello, and then they pop out again. Right, Peter? I know how Peter does it. Hello, dinosaur. Doris, so you always get 200 points for the extra task. So you see what can happen if you do just 10 200-point tasks. I don't think so, Cindy. I don't think I'll be sharing with Peter at all. Why? Is he cuddling up to you and Daisy? Uh-huh. I see. I observe. So you're playing games on the Switch, just listening. You know, you have to comment every now and then to keep your time going, or it shows you just popped in and said hello and that's it. Really. Hello, Linda. Forcing myself tonight, folks. Sorry. Okay, what's the next one? Oh, I can plant some potatoes too. I don't think I have enough honey. I think this particular farm, I have not expanded all the slots on everything. And I can go ahead and collect. Some people have asked about if you collect or if you have too many or you have 2 tasks of the same, but the values or the counts are slightly different. Had that question today. Can't remember who asked that. But see, I need 2 more honey, so that's fine. I'll just sit there. But if another honey task should show up, say for 2 honey, I'd want to do the 2 first and let the excess roll over to the other honey. So if you have too many, if you have 2 tasks of the same but the quantities are different, do the lower quantity first and let everything from the lower quantity roll over for the larger quantity. We'll have to get the gift catalog with flour. Oh, yeah, we have to have that. We can't function without one every 2 or 3 weeks. I'm being sarcastic. I'm a I'm at all these task events. I'm really task evented out. It's just too much, too hard, and I'm not going to be doing them on all the farms. Just my top 3, and that's it. Um, it's just too much otherwise, and I might just go for the top 2 farms anymore. So let's see what else I need for this one. Do we have the juice? Collect some juice. That's something else I found today is this says 2 products. It doesn't tell me a particular one or anything. So I found that that's easy, right? If you can do just any product that you want on it. So we're going to go back here and see if we have some juice. No, I only have one juice, so we're going to have to make another one. Which one? Carrots takes the less time, so I'll do the carrots. Elderberry. I've also heard that uh, black cherry syrup or black cherry supplement helps. Another great thing about Discord, if you have a question, you usually get an answer right away from about 5 or 6 different people. Everybody's helpful. Maybe I should have to tell you those in Slack. I had to get a treadmill desk so I can still exercise and do all the events. Uh, I saw that you had 3 iPads set up on it, or 3 tablets. So you must have one for each event, right? They're giving you so many events that you got to buy a tablet for each event. That's how it's looking. We're just oh, can't say it enough. You know, back off, Heyday. Give us a break. You don't have to play, right? You don't have to participate in them or play them. But what do you miss? You're going to miss that special decoration. And I'm going to get out of this frame here and go to my main farm where I'm most comfortable. I'll jump back to these later when I'm laying in bed and bored. I do most of my playtime at night or early in the morning. Uh, I try to use home remedies to get well quicker. They say garlic helps too, Delilah. Okay, I forgot why I even came over here. I have not kept up with my valleys. I don't think I've done a valley since last Wednesday. So I might have a few things that I can do. I decide since I can't keep up with them, at least what I will do is just get enough tokens to buy the deco with. I'm not going to be concerned with it. You guys know how gung ho I always was on the valley, getting all of my thank you, Blanca. Uh, getting all my bonus spins and everything. Just not this time. It, see, what have we got going on? We got the valley, we got the neighborhood event. A lot of you, and I opted out of the derbies. It would be just too overwhelming. Uh, It's saying a lot now. When I start saying, they overwhelm me. Garlic appears in my house because it's used in everything. You can get garlic supplements. I think it's Aloe, which is supposed to be a super duper uh, garlic supplement that takes care of a lot of things. Supposedly invented by the Amish. Yeah. Uh, I've been considering getting that one. I don't, you know, at this time of our lives, I don't kiss my husband anymore. So kissing each other would not be a problem if we were taking the garlic. Gosh, I hate coughing. Anyway, on the valley, I'm not going anywhere. You guys can see. Uh, what did I just get past the one? Oh, I have done a few. Yeah, I hit a bomb, or did I? No, I didn't. I hit a bomb on one of my farms. But, in about 3 more days, I would be able to have a lucky spin. So I might go ahead and shoot for some to do Sunday in the stream. I just got a message here. Okay, sorry about the delay there. I don't think I'm going to stream too much longer. The coughing is really wearing on my throat. One of those gagging coughs, and I'm running out of water. I think I'll go ahead and end it, everybody. And go ahead and get settled in for the night. So thank you guys all. Sorry about the confusion about the link. Thanks, Peter. All I need is rest at this point. And I don't sleep too well. I've been waking up with my pillow wet, my covers all wet from sweating the toxins out. So that's usually a good sign. If you can sweat the toxins out, you're on the road to recovery. So thank you so much, Suzanne. It's great to see you back here again, too. So everybody, thank you all for coming, and we will